Welcome to Optimal Health Weekly with your host, Steve Adams. This podcast is for highly driven professionals, CEOs, and entrepreneurs who know health is the first wealth. Join us each week for a mix of expert interviews and solo episodes on health topics relevant to your busy life. Let's elevate your health together.
Hey, Dr. Hunt, thank you for joining me today to talk about the Tiger program.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Well, it's been about 30 days or 6 weeks, I think, since you joined the Tiger medical program. Tell me first, how has the team treated you so far?
Yeah, excellent. I mean, everybody's been great to work with. Anytime I have a question or an issue, I get an answer immediately. The support is fantastic. I love it.
Good. Glad to hear that. I pride myself on creating that type of experience for our clients. Let me ask you this real quick, because we've spent a lot of time and energy engineering a process. Do you feel like in the first 6 weeks it's been structured well and organized?
Absolutely. The structure of it, has followed exactly what I was told it would follow. The
Good.
Courses that you have outlined for us, the weekly courses, beautiful. The accountability with the coaching calls has been there. So very structured, and that's what I wanted when I joined this. I wanted the structure. I need that structure, and I wanted the accountability. And your program has given me all that.
Good,
sure.
Good. Yeah, because we want to be able to give you the next thing and the next thing and the next thing.
Right.
Informed, right.
Yeah.
And we're still improving that. I know it's early, Dr. Hunt, but can you share just overall, how's your experience been so far?
Well, the reason I joined was because I got this feeling that this was a comprehensive program. And, I'm 70 years old now, and, I've felt pretty good, but I knew I could improve in a lot of areas in my life. And I'll tell you, the first 6 weeks have just been unbelievable for me. So first of all, I want to say the comprehensiveness of this program. We've got the light therapy, the breathing therapy, the aura ring, the DNA testing, coming up my brain scans, the blood testing, and the courses. It's been so great because all of that put together has, I'll tell you, I'll give you a few examples. Okay. Just in 6 weeks, I've gotten off my reflux medication.
Wow.
I've gotten off my CPAP machine, and I sleep better. The Aura Ring tells you how much deep sleep. And
it doesn't lie.
It's unbelievable. I'm getting over 3 hours of deep sleep with this. And it's because it's the psychological, the physical, and the emotional approach that this course takes. And you got to put in the work.
You do.
I do everything I need to do. And, the diet's part of it. And the exercise is part of it. All the exercise is basically I'm walking.
Yeah. Right.
And so I'm down 16 pounds.
In 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks. And I just feel fantastic. My mood is off the charts. And I will tell you, the piece of it, the light therapy and the breathing have gotten me into flow states like we talk about in your courses.
Right.
And my productivity and my mood is so much better. I'll tell you what, I paid for this course by now in the first 6 weeks just because of my productivity at the office has gone up.
Right. Yep.
So that's huge. So, it's all together. My experience is I just can't wait to experience the next year. It's unbelievable.
The whole because you're just getting into the clinical process. Yeah.
I'm just starting, and I can't believe the change. Yeah. I can feel the change inside.
Well, I tell people all the time, if they'll commit to the breath work practice and the HRV training, as well as the sleep optimization, those two things, especially for men, have a pretty dramatic impact right away. And can lead to the kind of weight loss you're talking about. Not everybody loses that much that fast, but they do have weight because when you're stressed and not sleeping well, that contributes to retaining that belly fat and weight gain.
Absolutely. The stress level, I can tell you, has decreased by probably 70% for me. I mean, there's not too many times during the day where I feel stress. I practice my breathing throughout the day. And, you know, at the dental office, it can get stressful.
Right.
And so that breathing has helped me even at the dental office. And I'll tell you what, this program is everything I hoped it would be and more. And yeah, it's fantastic. But as you say, you're only going to get out of it what you put into it.
Right.
So, you know, and I think anybody that's going to join your program are going to be committed.
They are, and partly I'm much better at the sales process now, and I make sure they are before we even let them in. I know that sounds like, you know, posturing and all of that, but it really is important. We have to make sure people are ready for change,
right?
You know, we're in the new you business, and
exactly.
And if a new you is going to emerge over the first 12 to 18 months, you have to have a really strong why. And so we work on that right up front to make sure that's there, both in the sales process and right after you onboard.
Absolutely. I went through that process with you, and I'll tell you what, it's everything you promised.
Well, Dr. Hunt, thank you. You just reinvigorated my soul, because this is why I'm doing it. You know, you guys all know my story. I've made my money. I'm doing this for impact. And when I hear stories like this, I'm going to get off this call and jump around a little bit. So,
you deserve it. You deserve it. And anybody listening to this, I'll tell you what, it's a life changer for me. And I think it will be for anybody else that wants to do it. My only regret is I didn't connect with you 30 years ago.
You wouldn't want to. I wouldn't have known any of this. And Dr. Matt would have been 11 years old, so that wouldn't have worked.
Well, so for all those, 40 somethings and 50 somethings that might see this video, I'll say, hey, you lucky dogs, you.
Steve Adams here from Tiger Medical Institute, talking about the True Health Assessment. What if you could safeguard not just your health, but the well-being of your entire family? With the True Health Assessment from Tiger Medical, you can. Our comprehensive blood screening identifies hidden risks before they become major issues. Our elite team of Mayo Clinic trained and naturopathic physicians then create a customized plan to optimize your health for years to come. When you prioritize your wellness, you ensure you can be fully present for the people you love most. Don't let preventable issues cut that time short. For less than the cost of a daily latte, you can gain peace of mind and a clear path to sustained vitality. Protect your future and your family's future with True Health Assessment from Tiger Medical at thetruehealthassessment.com. Again, that's at thetruehealthassessment.com.